Welcome back to the Classic Rock Podcast. Coming up, some highlights from the featured interview on the new show this month, and it is with the legendary Canadian band The Guess who stopped by. Founder member Garry Peterson and Derek Sharp talk about the new album Plein d'Amour, and of course the legacy of one of the most successful bands of the mid-60s to the mid-70s. And if you like your music with a southern feel with California roots, Robert Jon and the Wreck will be right up your street. Robert Jon Burrison, lead singer and founder, also joins us. We look at the two new releases they put out in the last few weeks. And here then, as promised, is a clip with Derek Sharp from The Guess Who talking about Plein d'Amour. So many elements of so many of the influences that you all talk about. A bit of Queen in there with the harmonies. There's a bit of Styx. There's a bit of the Beatles. There's a bit of ELO.
10cc.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mention 10cc.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, if you haven't noticed, I'm a huge fan of Brit power pop. You know, it's that's some of my favorite music, and I just what we did is we made a conscious decision together to go down this road because it's a little bit more challenging to do that kind of music, especially live. And so we thought about that before we did it. I was like, you know, if we do this, we're gonna have to play it at a concert. So we've been practicing those songs a little more than the usual ones.
What about the album title? What were you thinking when you put this together? Plein d'Amour, which obviously translated means full of love. Is there a message here?
Absolutely. The whole message of the whole record is that. Really, we some of the songs we'd had around for a while, but when everything started to come together, I rewrote some of the lyrics according to some of the experiences that myself and some of the band members and people we knew were having, because you know we had a couple of years off for good behavior. So we thought, okay, what does the world need right now? Music, more music. So we came out guns a-blazing when we in 21 when we were allowed to play again. So we thought we'd write a little bit about that and how important it is to tune out the noise and use love as your message.
The album cover is also visually striking. Not a surprise, considering who you commissioned to do it. He's done work with Deep Purple, Styx. He's done Led Zeppelin.
Yeah,
what was your vision behind the instruction to him? What did you give him that said, look, here you go. This is what we want. This is what we want you to deliver.
That's a good question. I mean, originally we had nothing. We were just going to put it out, and then we got turned on to him, and I was a fan of his artwork, and we just kind of said, listen, this is kind of psychedelic. You know, he listened to the whole record before he did it, and so he came to us and said, this is what I think. So we just let him do it, and we were all really happy with it.
That was Derek Sharp and Garry Peterson from The Guess Who. And as we said, there is much more in that interview. Runs for about half an hour in actual fact. And you can hear it on the website at www.theclassicrockpodcast.com or on any of the streaming providers. And also keep an eye out for Richie Faulkner of Judas Priest talking Elegant Weapons, Dave Brock of Hawkwind unveiling the brand new album in the last 7 days. Elsewhere, we got interviews with Boston, Glenn Hughes, Doug Aldridge, Joel Hoekstra, and many, many more, all available now. Till next time, from me, Tim Cable. Bye-bye.